Welcome back. This is the second video of the video series how to create e-commerce inventory and sales tracker. In this one we're going to work on our worksheet named products. This is the worksheet where you're going to include all your products and their unit cost, and this is going to help you to create your list of the products and keep track of your inventory in other worksheet, which you're going to see in our next videos. So the way you want to create your product worksheet is you want to add all your product names in your column A. So your column headers are going to be products, variation, landed purchase cost of or unit cost, and then the sale price. In the product, you are going to include all your product names, and these are going to be the names that you had it in your purchase page. So in column B, whatever name you have given, it has to be exact same. So I suggest you copy your products from column B here and then paste it here so you don't misspell anything by mistake. And then if you have variations, what you want to do is you want to add your variations in column B here, but you want to also make sure you copy these product names and don't leave anything blank. So you could have made it in a way that this was your product name and all your variation, but if you leave this blank, it's not going to work, because this is how we the name of the product is how we auto populate these numbers. So you're going to see why I'm suggesting that. That's why you want to select this and drag it down to fill up any blank spaces for the same similar product with different variations. So you want to apply that across all your products and just name whatever name you want to give it to your variation. Here, this is the first time you will be creating a variation, so you don't have to be matching to anything else. So give whatever name you want to give it to, and that's your column B. In the column C, we're going to auto populate the unit cost of each of your product, and for that we're going to use the index formula. The formula here is if you type index, it's going to give you the formula. Double click that. The first argument in there is going to be the range or the array or the table from which it's going to look for whatever you're going to look for. And the first one here is our table, which includes the column A through L in the purchase worksheet, which is going to, if you see, we have data from A through L. So that's what it's going to include. Everything in this column is what it's going to look into. The second one, then we're going to have our to match our product name in this worksheet with the product name in our purchase worksheet. And for that, you're going to use the formula match. The first argument is your product name, so A2, and then the second argument is going to be where is the range, or what is the lookup array that you're going to look for this product name, which is going to be, in this case, your purchase worksheet column B. So it's going to look for everything in column B and see what matches to your product name in the column A in your worksheet in products. And that's what it is here. So to select the whole column, you want to just manually type B column B. That will include the whole column. And then after that, it's the match type, which is going to say with 0, which means exact type, which means it has to exactly match the spelling in the product name that you have here. After that, we close the match function, and then we give the column number is this number 10 is the column number in our purchase table that you want to extract the data from. So column number 10 is the column in the purchase, which includes this one, which includes your unit landed cost, and that's the data we want to populate. So that's why you want to select give the number 10 as the argument at the end of this, and that's where it's going to get the data from. And after that, all you have to do is keep dragging this corner when it turns into plus down, and it should already populate all the data for all your products here. And that's all you have to do. The next one is your sale price. So whatever sale price you want to set up, or you want to sell your product for on any platform, you want to set those sale price here. So let's say want to sell for these numbers, so we can just manually input these. Let's say you want to sell this for a different price here, so you want to manually enter each of these prices or sell prices for each of your products. And the reason we're creating this because we want to use this one in our sale data later to auto calculate our total sales for each transaction. Our next table you want to create in this sales source or sales channel worksheet, which is going to include your sales source or sales channel and whatever fee they charges to use their platform. So in here you can see I have included Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Etsy, and FBA. These are just some of them. You might have some other sales channel that you use. You want to include all of them here. And then you want to include whatever the referral fee or the platform charge they do charge to for you to sell any product on that platform. On Amazon, the range is between 10 to 15, so I've taken the average and I'm using 12%. So these are not going to be exactly same, because if you want to do each of them individually, it's going to be very complicated. But right now we're just making a simple worksheet to track our inventory and sales. So these numbers are going to be very close to whatever they charge, but not exactly. So keep in mind that this is not the exact number, but very close. That's why I've taken the average. The same thing with Walmart. They also charge for anywhere between 10 to 15%. So I've taken 12, or you can also use 12.5. eBay charges 10% plus 30 cents for each of the sales or each of the transactions. So I will include that in the sales data worksheet. But for now, I'm just using 10%. Etsy also charges somewhere in 10%. You can change it if the price has changed when you're using it, and you want to change these percentages as it fits for you. For FBA Amazon, I'm using 40% because this also includes shipping and packaging. So in my experience, I've seen that it costs anywhere between 35 and 40%. So I'm just using 40% for now. But again, you can change whatever you feel like it works for you. All right. So that was our video on creating the product worksheets. Now the next worksheet we are going to work on is going to be our sales data, or recording the transactions of all your sales. So that was it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Click the link on the screen that you see to watch the part 3 of this video. Thank you very much.